Who does Clint Buchanan think he is? Nobody talks to me like that.
Who does Dorian Lord think she is, anyway? Attacking Kevin, calling him a drunk. Nobody talks to my kids that way.
I suppose I should be grateful this happened so soon, before I got in too deep with that pompous, bullheaded Buchanan. Great. That overgrown cowboy has cost me a $120 crystal wine goblet. Kimmy! Kimmy! Lindsay!
What's a girl got to do to get past the security? Did I come at a bad time?
No, not at all. Is that the watercolor?
Yep, just picked it up from the cellar.
Wow.
It's not the frame that I wanted it in, but we can get that fixed. I just wanted to drop it off and maybe help you pick a place out to hang it.
Great, great. Well, let's have a peek, shall we?
Yes, it's gorgeous.
Oh, can't wait. I know I loved it the moment I saw it.
Isn't it?
Oh.
It reminds me of Adriana.
Adriana.
Hey, I saw her billboard the other day. It must be exciting for her to see her picture all over the place.
Yes.
Oh, what happened here? Did you and Clint have a fight already?
What makes you think that?
Well, Callista Morgan saw you at the palace with Clint, and she said that it looked like you two were on a date. So, spill it. Come on. Are you and Clint an item?
What the hell am I thinking about? Getting involved with Dorian Lord, for heaven's sake. Look what she did to that glass. Never should have done it.
Clint?
Vicky.
Yeah. Sorry, I did actually say your name before, but gosh, you didn't hear me because you were so busy talking to yourself.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry about that. Is everything all right with Jessica and the baby?
Oh, yeah. No, they're fine. This is about Kevin. I just had dinner with him.
And?
And it was wonderful. He's almost back to his old self again. I mean, certainly the most since Duke died.
Oh.
He seems to just be in a much better place right now.
Not drinking?
No. I wish you could have seen him.
I did. This morning.
Well, then you know. He's so much better. He now wants to honor Duke's memories. He's dealing with his drinking and his guilt. He's trying to put his life back together again.
Yeah, that's good. That's good news.
And he says he has you to thank for it.
Yeah.
I don't know what you did, but you worked some sort of magic on him. And I really just wanted to say that I am so grateful to you for that.
Yeah. Well, let's hope he keeps it up. He's got a long way to go, Kevin does, and he's got to take it one step at a time.
And he will. He's strong. And he's got us to help him.
I'm glad he's okay.
Yeah.
Especially after that scene with Dorian.
What scene with Dorian?
Kevin didn't tell you about that?
No. Probably thought it was none of my business. Because it is none of my business. Your relationship with Dorian is exactly that. Your relationship with Dorian. I would just as soon stay way out of that one.
That's not going to be a problem, Vicky, because there is no relationship. Dorian Lord and I are through.
Something that had hardly begun is now over. Clint and I are through.
And why does that surprise you? We're talking about Dorian.
I've always known she was a piece of work, but to be so mean-spirited and petty.
I had no idea that Clint could be so petty. He completely overreacted to a little contretemps between Kevin and myself.
But of course she would insult Kevin. She thrives on tearing down Buchanan's, present company included.
Oh, all right, so that's my only crime, huh? Being a small gene pool?
Did you say something to Clint to provoke him?
No. It was 100% Clint's fault.
It was 100% Dorian's fault.
I can't believe Clint would yell at you for no reason.
Well, then you don't know Clint.
I was married to him.
For all of 15 minutes.
Okay, and why is that? Because I was trouble and he wasn't. He's one of the most decent men I've ever known.
He wasn't decent to me.
Was he defending his family?
That was what I was doing.
What did you do? You were screaming at Kevin and calling him names?
I didn't say anything about screaming and calling names.
You didn't have to. If there's one thing I learned with my 15 minutes, it's that family is the bottom line for Clint. You go after any one of those kids and he's gonna fight you to the death.
So would I.
I know, which is why you should understand where the man is coming from. You wanna know what I think? I think you should go to Clint right now.
No! I am not going to grovel. Not under any circumstances.
I wasn't talking about groveling. I was talking about apologizing.
Oh, Vicky, just go ahead and say it.
Say what?
I told you so. You know you're dying to say it.
I would never do that.
Never entered your mind, huh?
Well, I might think it. Might write it in my diary. Might even turn it into a song, sing it in the shower.
You still sing in the shower?
Oh, yeah, just as badly. You're changing the subject.
To what you said you'd never say.
Clint, saying I told you so would be rubbing it in, and I just wouldn't stoop to that level.
Oh, come on, go ahead. Vicky, stoop. Stoop all you want. Doesn't matter to me. I don't care a whit about that woman.
Oh, forget it. I'm not taking that bait.
What bait?
The bait you just put on your hook. You're angry with Dorian. You want me to justify it for you by bashing her. But you see, I know exactly what would happen.
And what would that be?
You'd make up with her, and then you would resent me bitterly for what I might have said about her.
Now, there's going to be no making up. I will not tolerate someone being that cruel to one of my kids.
Are you saying I should apologize to Clint?
Right now.
Oh, no. No. In this particular circumstance, no. I do not do the apologizing. I am apologized to.
Fine. Then be alone.
Well, I'm hardly alone. I'm in a house full of family.
And no man. I don't see any men here. There's no man.
I do not need a man.
Everybody needs a man like Clint Buchanan. He's a catch and a half, and you know it. And if you don't want to lose him like I did, then you better slice yourself off a little piece of humble pie and start snacking.
Dorian hates Kevin. That's nothing new.
Well, consider that we were dating.
Come on, you could be married. She'd still hate Kevin. She's never going to let go of that. And actually, I kind of understand.
You what?
Well, to a point. Come on. She's fiercely protective of her girls, and she sees Kevin as a threat to them. You know, you were both doing the exact same thing. You were just defending your families.
So now you're taking her side.
No, I'm not. I'm saying you both have very strong family loyalties. And that was bound to tear you apart eventually. As far as I can see, better sooner than later.
Humble pie? How unappetizing.
Focus on what I'm saying. It's not too late for you and Clint. You can get the man back with two simple little words, two magical little words. I'm sorry.
He's the one who started it.
It's called taking the high road. You ought to try it sometime. Unless, of course, you prefer being alone.
I already told you, I am not alone.
Oh, I know, you're not alone. You got your family. You're not alone. But you know what? You're lonely, and you're gonna be that way until you learn to get over yourself a little bit.
Wonderful. Now you're a relationship guru. Of course, now that you have a relationship with RJ.
No. We've got our share of problems, okay? I'm no expert. I caught him kissing Nora the other day.
Sounds like a fascinating story, but we were talking about me.
You know what? I was just about to leave, so I think I'll do that. Could you write me that check?
Absolutely. Of course. Would that be for the same amount?
Yes, it's a good deal. Just like Clint is.
I heard that, and stop it.
What is it that's so difficult for you about apologizing?
Eating crow is anathema to me.
It's not so bad. You just chase it with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Look, I have to leave, and I promise you, I will not say another word about you and Dorian.
Well, you just did.
Yes, you're right, I just did, so that was it. Clint, I just wanted to thank you so much for what you did for Kevin.
Well, you know, I didn't have to do anything for him.
Yes, you did. He listens to you and he looks up to you. I have been so worried about him because he was falling, and you caught him. You stopped him before he hit rock bottom. I will always, always be so grateful to you for that, and I mean it. We have company. So, shall I tell her that this is not what it looks like, or would you like to do that?
Dorian, wait! Dorian! Wait. Not so fast.
I'm in a rush.
Well, why'd you come over here? I mean, you must have had a reason.
I came over to look at the landscaping that Renee had put in.
The landscaping. Kind of dark out there.
Actually, the exterior lighting, we're having security problems at La Boule, and I better be going.
Dorian, please, don't. Don't leave, okay? You stay and you talk to Clint about exterior lighting. I actually have to go. And I'll talk to you later, okay?
Yes.
That woman winked at me. You know, she just thrives on humiliating me. Not that she did, but the mere thought that she thinks she succeeded, well, that's an even worse humiliation.
Seem a little agitated, Dorian.
Oh, really? How should I be? I find you in your ex-wife's arms? Wow! What a hoot!
So why are you here? I mean, aside from the landscaping.
I came to apologize. Our good mutual friend, Lindsay, suggested that I eat humble pie. Well, that was a mistake.
Oh, yeah? Why is that?
Oh, please, Clint, let's not play games here. I find you hugging Vicky. I mean, the two of you were behaving like a couple of hormonal teenagers. Are you going to tell me I imagined it?
It was just a friendly hug.
Oh, and how silly of me to assume otherwise.
You got something against people hugging each other?
Hey, no, I'm a great believer in it. I'm a world-class hugger myself. What I have a problem with is the misplaced sense of guilt that brought me here in the first place. And I can tell you, the next time I feel even a twinge of that, I'm going to ignore it and the advice of foolish people like Lindsay, who say the only way to a man's heart is to say that you were the one who is wrong. That's such utter nonsense. Excuse me. Really, I next time I'm just gonna go with my gut.
Oh, wait, no, would you go back a little bit and repeat some of this, because I missed a few points.
I came to apologize to you. But you do not deserve it.
Not so fast.